Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Las Vegas 51s. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Corey Oswalt will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Down the first baseline. Harmony right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Tucker, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Brady Rogers is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Gavin Cecchini next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Now at the plate, Christian Colon, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping up to the plate, T.J. Rivera. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dominic Smith, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Davis is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he's safe.
Batting second, center fielder number 6, Jake.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still even at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Three-two pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in, Max Stassi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. First and second now, one man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Garrett Stubbs, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Two and 0. Two men are on with 2 men out. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Two and 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Colon has got it, and the side is retired. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On now to the bottom of the second. Fresno leads this one 1-0. Digging in, number 16. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Into the box, Chris Parmalee. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box now, number 10, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. So 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Parmalee at third with nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. Correa calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Plawecki, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Kemp has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in, Bryce Brent is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Called strike over the outside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Las Vegas out in front, 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Kyle Tucker. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit back up the middle. Rivera brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Yuli Gurriel would be next. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Plawecki is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Vegas leads it 2-1. In now, Gavin Cecchini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Gavin Cecchini.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Christian Colon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runner goes. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Cecchini on at first. Nobody out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Marisnick. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, TJ Rivera.
So coming to the plate, TJ Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Center fielder number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Parmalee scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Vegas holds the Aces. They lead it 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So with one away,
Number
let's punch up the
16.
graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 16. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. First baseman. Chris Parmalee.
Striding in once again, Chris Parmalee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. At the plate, Derek Fisher. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Garrett Stubbs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Stubbs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Standing in, number 10 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 10.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So striding in, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Marisnick is right there, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Brent.
Stepping up now, Bryce Brent. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Parmalee in foul ground. And no one can get there. They'll try it again.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Skied into very shallow right. Brent is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His first home run of the season, as we are all knotted up at 2.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Tim Peterson is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63, Tim Peterson. The batter, third baseman.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gavin Cecchini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Mark Hashield will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Mike Hashield.
Into the box now, Christian Colon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Cicchini leads off second with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 home. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Kemp fields it cleanly, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, second baseman, Rivera.
Now at the plate, T.J. Rivera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Popped him up. Davis waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Ready once again, J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ball 1. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
So digging in now, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Tough slider down low for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now to the plate, number 16 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Hit out towards second. Oh, what a play. The throw to first. He's out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Chris Harmley. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. The 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, number 10. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 is a swinging strike.
1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ian Kroll has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Ian Kroll.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. There's a strike. Crow, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall, is currently second in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Number 10 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Brent sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Shortstop.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2 and 1. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Number 69 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 69.
Now at the plate, Bryce Brent. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Right fielder, Bryce Brent.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gavin Cecchini.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gavin Cecchini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Down the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now, Christian Colon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, T.J. Rivera.
Into the box now, T.J. Rivera. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. This year against right-handed pitching, Rivera has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Chris Beck will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0. Fastball that misses.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 1 more shot coming up. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Dominic Smith.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Stepping in now, number 16. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Chris Harmony, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 1-0 in there, and it's even at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Popped him up. Davis on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping into the box, number 10. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this is a dicey situation right here, Devo. But the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Devo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0. A high fastball is in there. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kevin Plawecki is on deck. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Plawecki. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And he is out at the plate. Taking a chance, trying to end the ball game, but instead there are now 2 away. So they cannot push that winning run across as he's cut down at the plate, and now the infield can back up here with 2 gone. Number 82 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Ready for another chance? Bryce Brent. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. That missed. close. It's ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The 51s came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chris Beck gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Las Vegas 51. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that post-game express service is available on the 7 train from the Willets Point Shea Stadium Station, with stops in Manhattan at Times Square, 5th Avenue, and Grand Central Station. Long Island Railroad service to Penn Station and Woodside is also available via the Port Washington branch.